Donald Trump stunned people in the White House press briefing room when he waxed poetic about washing the sidewalks. It's really important to understand that this is sort of it's nostalgia porn in a sense. And Republicans engage in nostalgia porn. We've got to go back to the good old days. And often they talk about the 50s, 1950s. Sometimes it sounds like they're talking more about the 1850s. This is Trump with the latest nostalgia porn during yesterday's press briefing where he took questions.
You have countries where every Saturday the people go out and they wash their sidewalks in front of their stores or their houses. They scrub their sidewalks. So we aren't quite at that level yet. I don't think, Gaddy, we're not quite there yet, but maybe we will. They go out and they scrub. I think it's so beautiful to hear that and to see those stories. But
you know, there are so many things to say about this. First of all, countries where everyone goes out to engage in activities like scrubbing sidewalks, it's really more reminiscent of places like North Korea, where a leader has total and complete power over their people, and they require them, sometimes under penalty of death, to engage in menial, minutia, trivial type work. That's one aspect. So Trump kind of nostalgically talking about that is another reminder of just how authoritarian this guy is. But I also have to tell you, anecdotally, I often, when I'm out early in the morning, will see store shop owners of different kinds spraying down their sidewalks. And I often think to myself, it seems like a real waste of water. There's got to be some better way to do what they're trying to do here. But it both doesn't really indicate much about a country, because the countries where that sort of behavior is widespread, it's often a dictatorship. And also it is kind of happening in the United States. And when I travel, I see it as well. When I'm up early and, getting to a coffee shop for a beautiful cappuccino right at 7 a.m. when they've opened, I see it. I see it in cities all across the country. So the question is, why is Trump talking about sidewalk maintenance? And is this a quirky one-off moment? I don't think it is. This is what Donald Trump's public appearances have become. It's these kind of random half memories strung together with wistful commentary about unrelated or irrelevant topics, and we're supposed to nod, and he wants the media to nod. And just imagine Joe Biden giving a speech about NATO, for example, and veering into a nostalgic monologue about pressure washing driveways or scrubbing driveways or whatever the case may be. Fox News would have a countdown clock to 25th Amendment. But when Trump rambles about sidewalk scrubbing, MAGA goes, he's being so authentic. Oh, you really know what he's thinking. And the thing is that I don't even really know the point he's trying to make. I intuit that he's talking about civic pride. He's talking about scrubbing sidewalks as a metaphor for something. But at the same time, it's a level of incoherence and delusion that is sort of what happens when Trump runs out of applause lines and you get into these meandering observations. And if this were the energy, I say if he brought that sort of energy to campaign rallies, he was bringing that kind of low energy to many campaign rallies. And a lot of the people who support him just don't care. If Biden did it, they'd be having a field day. But when it's Trump, much like when he says authoritarian stuff, people just kind of shrug and look the other way. I want to introduce you to an amazing tool that has helped a huge number of people reach their health goals. It is called Lumen, and it's the world's first handheld metabolic coach. It's a device that measures your metabolism through your breath, and on the app, it'll tell you, are you burning fat or carbs, and give you tailored guidance to improve nutrition, workouts, even stress management. Your metabolism is like the engine of your body, how you turn food into fuel. And because your metabolism is at the center of everything your body does, optimal metabolic health can translate to many benefits, including easier weight management and improved energy levels and fitness results. It's a long list. Lumen gives you recommendations to improve metabolic health based on the context of your breath measurement, whether that's first thing in the morning, before and after meals or workouts. And you can get 20% off your Lumen by going to lumen.me/Pacman. The link is in the description.